I would say that Kenobi was a better show than Book of Boba Fett, but Kenobi did more damage.
Yeah. Just what we've always wanted to talk about and discuss. I'm very excited for this one. The EW, or EW.com, Entertainment Weekly, has ranked Star Wars shows. We're going to go through this with you, and I cannot wait to see what you guys have to say, and especially what this one has to say about the ranking. Mr. Sunshine, Rainbows, and Positivity right here. He is a Star Wars shill. This is going to get disgusting, I'm telling you.
So is it all just the TV shows, or is
the
movies?
It's not movies. I'm going to surprise you here. So, all right. So, Star Wars shows ranked from awe-inspiring animation to live-action highs and lows. EW turns on the small screen to rank the best Star Wars series. Here we go. All right. Disclaimer. Not ranked in this list, Star Wars Droids and Star Wars Ewoks. Those are the only two that are not ranked on the following list. So you need to know that going in. So here we go. Coming in. I
vaguely even remember those shows.
Coming in at number 10, Nick, we're counting down to the number 1 show. So number 10, dead last place, The Book of Boba Fett. And the opening sentence, Boba Fett deserved better. Is this something you could agree with?
I would agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
I am too. There's one that I think could be right there with it, but so far I'm okay. Number 10, Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. Number 9, Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi lands so low on this list because it suffers from a serious problem. It's redundant, according to Entertainment Weekly. While upcoming shows like The Acolyte promise to take viewers to eras we haven't seen yet in the franchise, Obi-Wan Kenobi decides to devise a tale from a time we know all too well. Now, here's the thing. I put it at number 9, arguably number 10, but it's not for that reason. It's because of the story. It's not because of the setting of the story.
Yeah.
I am totally good with giving us more Obi-Wan and Anakin and more Vader and all that. I'm totally fine with that. But the story was not good.
No,
and
not at all.
It took away, arguably, from the original trilogy and the prequels. And anything that takes anything away from those, I am vehemently against.
Yeah. I would say Book of Boba Fett was a worse show, but I would say Kenobi did more damage. Definitely.
All right. Number 8, Tales of the Jedi. Tales of the Jedi ends up on the lower end, not because it lacks in quality, but because there's not much to it. Now, Nick, Tales of the Jedi, you got the Ahsoka arc and you got the Dooku arc. I thought the Dooku arc was really, really good.
Yeah.
Ahsoka was okay near the end. I liked it too. But I'm okay with this. If you're going to throw in the animated features, then sure. Tales of the Jedi is not as good as Rebels. It's not as good as Clone Wars. It's kind of where it belongs. What do you think? Tales of the Jedi number 8.
I actually liked. It's hard for me because I'm struggling between Tales of the Jedi and Bad Batch season 1 because Bad Batch season 1 started off with some good episodes, and I was intrigued from the get-go, and then it just completely went off the rails with bringing in Omega and stuff, and completely ruined the whole show for me.
Yeah,
and I hated it after that. But Tales of the Jedi, I didn't like the first 2 episodes, but a lot of the other episodes I actually did enjoy. Quite a lot. So
that's the thing. We're looking at it as a whole.
They're almost. Yeah, they're almost. I Honestly, I'd probably say that I would probably put Bad Batch season 1 there and Tales of the Jedi behind it.
All right. So something that is not even on my radar at all, coming in at number 7 is Star Wars Resistance. No.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Man.
No, I never watched it. Not a second of it. But everything that I heard about, I think a lot of people would put this at number 10.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that show. Yeah. I would probably rather watch Book of Boba Fett than Resistance. So I would move that up to number 10 and all the other ones back a spot.
Well, you'll be happy here. Number 6, Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd probably put it. I'd probably put Tales of the Jedi ahead of it because I enjoyed some of the episodes in that more than Bad Batch episodes. But they're, like I said, they're neck and neck. You could flip flop either way.
The thing is too is like Bad Batch. We're still in the midst of it. Episode 3 just dropped today of season 2. Depending on when you're watching this video, that's where we are today. And I think that we're definitely going to get some more Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. It might not be called Tales of the Jedi. It might be called Tales of the Sith. But it's definitely going to be coming. And I'll tell you what, give us a Tales of the Sith, and I'll be very excited about that, Nick. Give us some more baddies. All right, let's move on. We got number 6, Tales of the Jedi. Number 5, Star Wars Rebels. At least it's in the top half, right?
Yeah, I really liked Rebels. I actually, Patrick's wife, she just...
Tell everybody who Patrick is.
My brother Patrick, his wife, she just went through all Clone Wars, and she's on the last season of Rebels. And so she was watching some episodes here, and I really liked Rebels. Clone Wars was too many episodes for me. I tried watching it, and I didn't hate it, but there was a lot of like filler episodes where I was like, oh, like I don't care about any of this. Like, like I wish I could just get the main arcs.
Yeah, you don't get that.
Cut out all the fluff. And so I stopped like halfway through season 2.
You missed a lot of really good. I get it. I get what you're saying. No problem.
But I did watch season 7.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though, but to me, Clone Wars had higher highs than Rebels ever got. Even though Rebels, we got some great stuff with Rebels, with Ahsoka and Vader and all that. But man, but I'm with you. All right, so number 5, Star Wars Rebels. Number 4, The Clone Wars. So I'm with you. That's interchangeable for a lot of people. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Where it is, the thing is, it's like, ironically, the highest rated Star Wars singular episodes we've ever had were all animated, and they were all Clone Wars. The season 7 had the highest ranked episodes that we've ever seen in Star Wars. They're like on IMDb, they're like 9.9 rated. So that personally, I like to see Clone Wars over Rebels there, but it is close. I'm with you on that. So number 3, Andor. And this one's kind of, the dust is just starting to settle on this show.
Man, I would put Rebels and Clone Wars above Andor.
I would too. I would too. But there's a lot of people. We might be in the minority on that one, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. And let us know in the comments. There's a lot of people that really loved this show, and we're glad that you guys did. But I'm with Nick. I would put Rebels and Clone Wars above it. Now, let's keep rolling. Coming in at number 2 here, The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian at number 2. God, I don't even know what number 1 would be.
Isn't that shocking? Grogu, Bo-Katan,
I figured it'd
Ahsoka,
be number 1.
Luke Skywalker, everybody.
It's been the best Star Wars show that Disney's put out by far from all the other ones. Now, it is not without its flaws. Because if you guys have been here for a while, when we were watching seasons 1 and 2, I had a lot of issues with Mando episodes of Mando season 1 and 2. But the highs on that were really high. It almost made you forget about all the other crappy, stupid nonsense that happened before it.
That's the thing, too. When we're looking at a series, it doesn't matter what it is. We could find things to critique, especially when it's something that you love. And, that's one thing that we're trying to do here, guys, is we don't want to just blindly love it and we love everything about it. Not when in actuality, we really don't. There's some things that we think could have been done better or omitted even, and that's the kind of critique that we give. So if Mandalorian's number 2, let's see what number 1 is. And the drum roll, Star Wars Visions. According to Entertainment Weekly, Nick, Star Wars Visions. Now, here's the thing. Obviously, whoever wrote this has a huge bias when it comes to anime. Because there is no way Star Wars Visions is better than Rebels or Bad Batch, or that it's even in the top 5 best Star Wars we've ever gotten. And I like Visions. Don't get it wrong. But it does not belong in the top 5, much less number 1.
I would put Visions above Andor. But I wouldn't put it above Rebels or Clone Wars or Mando.
I'll push back on you on that. It's better. Andor's better for me, and I like anime. But I enjoyed Andor more. When it came to Visions, I would watch an episode, and then the fact that it wasn't a continuous story, it was different short stories from different companies, very unique, very cool. I will give them that. Mm-hmm. But something that it's not canon, nothing. Andor is, and Andor's a story because of those things that have a lot more meaning for the viewer. So I don't see how the one show on here that is not considered canon at all and never will is their number 1. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put it at number 1. I would only put it above Andor because I found Andor to be extremely boring. And I found Visions to be kind of a change of pace and kind of a change up from the norm and more entertaining.
Right.
Even though it's not canon, or anything. It's almost sort of like the Marvel's What If series.
Absolutely. I remember the day I bought the comic What If Wolverine Battled Weapon X.
Yeah, I remember the cover for that. Yeah, I had that one too.
I got it at Kroger with my mother back in 1992, y'all. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. As we always say here, we are You Are Echo Base Network. Let us know in the comments what you think about all this, and we will see you guys on the next one.
See you guys. Go,